Thank you. Member for Scarborough-Guildwood.
Thank you, Speaker. Well, my friend Joan Green would tell many stories about Dr. Betty Stevens, and she even wrote about her in a chapter in her book, Northern Lights, Outstanding Canadian Women. So I'm absolutely thrilled to rise in this House and speak about Dr. Betty Stevens, trailblazer, founder, and leader in medicine and politics. Born on July 31st, 1924, she was the daughter of Carl and Mildred, wife of Dr. G. Allen Pengelly, mother of 6, a grandmother and great-grandmother to numerous children. Her story is one that reminds us that we as women can do anything that we want to, and we do have the power to make fundamental change and make our province better than we found it. She is known for breaking doors and shattering ceilings throughout her life and her career. Dr. Stevenson fought to get where she was at a very early age. Her pathway to education began with badgering her father to go to school until he enrolled her at an early age of 5. She began kindergarten 1 year ahead of the recommended age at the time. In her words, "It was clear to me that persistence paid off when the cause was worthy." After she finished high school, she went on to pursue her childhood dream of becoming a doctor at the University of Toronto, once again breaking those doors that were challenging her. She did not know any women who were doctors, but she believed that they were out there. She went on to be a pioneer in medicine, including as a founding member of the College of Family Physicians of Canada, holding various roles there, including president of the medical staff. She also served as president of the Ontario Medical Association and president of the Canadian Medical Association. She held Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau to his word as a staunch advocate for removing abortion from the criminal code. Dr. Stevenson never planned to run for office. Her predecessor called her 3 times to seek the nomination in her riding, and each time she refused. When Premier Bill Davis asked her to run, it was her family who finally persuaded her to seek the nomination for the person that she was, someone who was loyal to her word, full of integrity and generosity, and someone they knew would make a remarkable difference in public life. And indeed, she did. As the first female Minister of Labour, Education, Colleges and Universities, Finance, Chair of Management Board of Cabinet, and Deputy Premier. She also facilitated the passage of Bill 82, the Special Education Act, to assist the needs of vulnerable children, and she chaired Ontario's Innovation Trust and Ontario Cancer Institute. Dr. Stevenson was also a member of the Order of Canada and the Order of Ontario, and in 2013, she was inducted into the Canadian Medical Hall of Fame. In 2002, I got to meet Dr. Betty Stevenson at a luncheon for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II at Sheridan College in Oakville. It was there that I sat beside Dr. Stevenson, enraptured by her many stories and the passion that she had for education. Thank you, Dr. Stevenson, for inspiring so many as you broke and shattered those glass ceilings. You were a woman who was always ahead of her time. Our province is indeed a better place than you found it in innumerable ways because you chose to serve the public here in Ontario.